Live in 3, 2.
Oh yeah!
Whoa, TJ.
And that's the show. Goodbye.
Damn. Well, you did promise hella like extra energy, but you didn't say you were gonna expel it all in one prodigious.
One go.
Oh yeah.
More energy, but then it's done. You know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Then the show ends. It's like, all right, good show, everybody. Another one in the bank. Bye. I don't want to spoil it.
Applause.
It's all downhill from the then it's just like whatever, news happens.
You're not gonna be able to match that energy level in the beginning, TJ. So you might as well just go to sleep.
Yeah, right. I'm just gonna take a nap from here on.
Go ahead.
So this first story is pretty cool. I really do kind of like this crazy fucking movie villain satanic temple guy with the dead eye. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's cool.
I don't know what his name is, but he's pretty dope. So the Satanic Temple begins legal maneuver to skirt new Texas abortion ban.
His name is Lucian Graves, by the way.
Graves.
Oh, sorry. Lucian Greaves.
Greaves. Yes. Gotcha.
Lucian Greaves, man.
Oh, my fucking God, bro. So the Satanic Temple has joined the legal wrangling to block or overturn Texas's severe new abortion law. That law, which the U.S. Supreme Court refused to block this week, bans the medical procedure after 6 weeks. So, including cases of rape and incest, real classy, Texas.
Well, guys, did the fetus, I don't know. The fetus didn't choose for the rapist to rape. Fetus shouldn't be punished.
There's actually a story I think coming up.
That's so stupid, but so true. It's like so stupid, but it's such like exactly the fucking argument that they use. It's just like, oh my God.
You know what, Paul? Did the fetus do anything wrong? Did the fetus do anything wrong?
The fetus has got its freedoms.
Dude, I love this.
The fetus is gonna be the fetus. You know what I'm saying?
I love what the Satanic Temple is doing with this because they've basically made the argument that abortion is part of their like religious rights and they need the access to the abortion drugs because it's part of their ceremonies
rituals
and shit.
Let's read the statement here.
Yeah,
I think that's
he says I'm sure Texas Attorney General that's not how Lucian Greaves sounds.
Yeah, come on now.
I am sure.
Here we go.
Sure.
I attacked that one way wrong. And we're back in it. Okay. I am sure Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton, who famously spends a good deal of his time composing press releases about religious liberty issues in other states, will be proud to see that Texas's robust religious liberty laws, which he so vociferously champions, will prevent future abortion rituals from being interrupted by superfluous government restriction meant only to shame and harass those seeking an abortion, said Lucian Greaves.
Dude, Lucian Greaves, I don't know what else he's going to get up to in his life, but once he's like, in 20, 30 years, make a movie about this guy.
Dude, look at Lucian Greaves, bro. Like, how did a dude that... Anyway, whatever. He's the perfect head of the Satanic Temple, is all I can say.
He is, dude. It's exactly what I picked.
He's a beautiful, beautiful man.
So yeah, they're basically trolling Texas into rescinding this law.
Well, the thing is they're actually they're trying to get a religious liberty exemption, basically, which is like basically the Satanic Temple is essentially a troll organization.
Yes,
that does this stuff. You basically uses states' religious liberty laws against them because you can't make one that applies only to your religion. You can't pass this is only for Christians law because, that's unconstitutional.
Yeah,
at least it is for now until this fucking stupid piece of shit Supreme Court fucking says otherwise. But for now, I mean, it's pretty hard to fucking
all animals are equal, TJ, but some more equal than others.
I guess so.
Lucian Greaves is watching you with his one living eye.
We gotta get Lucian Greaves on this fucking show.
Lucian Greaves would not wipe his taint on our show, let alone fucking.
Oh, I bet you we get him.
All right,
bet you
well,
can
I'll
get
leave it
Greaves.
up to
We're
you.
getting him.
You've got the
All right, I'm
widest
on
reach
it.
of all of us, so jump on
I'm
it.
on-
Get
I'm
Lucian
on it.
Greaves.
I'm on him.
Governor Abbott, abortion bill won't force rape victims to have babies. Texas will just eliminate rapists.
See?
Okay, you know
They
what?
everything.
Fair enough. It's, you know what? They're doing their draconian law, but guys, they have the solution. All rape is done in Texas. Not gonna happen.
Dude, I totally just deadpanned this when I read this story earlier. I was like, oh, Chelsea, there's actually not going to be a problem with that Texas law with the rape stuff. She's like, oh, what? What do you mean? Did they pass like an exemption? No, they're just going to he's going to stop rape. It's going to just
They're going to eliminate rape.
Yeah, just like that's not going to happen anymore in Texas.
Look, they're gonna clone Walker, Texas Ranger, and just put him on every street corner, in every building, every place. And if you even think about rape in Texas, you're gonna feel handcuffs. Like, oh shit, should have thought about rape, son. Going away for life. It's fucking Minority Report, dude. They're gonna prevent all rapes before they even happen.
Yeah. So, Texas Governor Greg Abbott weighed in on a burning question relating to the state's recently implemented law banning abortion once a fetal heartbeat is detected. What about victims of rape? During a Tuesday press conference, Abbott said that the law gives rape victims up to 6 weeks to get an abortion and thus does not do that. In other words, force victims to have their assaulter's child. The state of Texas has been, when did he say eliminate rapists? The state of Texas has taken a national beating for the passage of Senate Bill 8, which went into effect September 1st. Under the law, abortions, blah, 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 blah. We already know this. Also allows private citizens to sue abortion
where's this
providers.
fucking stuff he's supposed to say here?
Yeah,
where is it?
Where did he say it?
Where is it?
Well, hold on. I'll have to unmute this tab, but we'll see.
Maybe this video will say something, huh?
Perhaps so, if it'll play. We'll see.
Because obviously, it
provides it's entirely left justified.
6 weeks for a person to be able to get an abortion. So for one, it doesn't
Fuck
provide
stereo.
That said, however, let's make something very clear.
Yeah, I can't even hear it.
Rape.
So you can't even hear it.
Yeah, maybe if I plug this in to the... Try it again?
Yeah, it's entirely left justified, so this website sucks.
Is a crime. And Texas will work tirelessly to make sure that we eliminate.
And that's why we're going to eliminate all rape
by aggressively
going. If you even
that's
think about
basically
rape,
what he said.
You'll be in prison.
The audience could hear it, albeit entirely left justified. Blame the fucking website. What a shitty website. Anyway, but yeah, he basically, he didn't exactly say like. It's the caveat is what's given here. It's like, yeah, he's trying to claim that like, well, that's not going to happen because victims of rape have got 6 weeks. What about people that are being held at home by their fucking incestuous fathers or brothers?
Yeah,
or
like what about someone who's like fucking 3 months pregnant with their fucking incest baby that they fucking were too ashamed to even say anything about until then,
or threatened with violence if they tried to get and they escape and they've got this 3 month or whatever 3 week or however long over the ban like 12-week baby in their belly. They gotta have that fucking thing.
One day, baby.
They'll drive out of state then. That's what they're gonna have to do.
And then I'll report them and get my 10 grand.
Well, you'll be glad to hear that Caitlyn Jenner agrees with this Texas law. She likes it. She says, I support Texas in that decision. I guess we can listen to her say it herself. Let's see.
Cool.
I am for women's right to choose. I am.
Hold on, let me boost the volume on this a little bit. Maybe a lot of bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of bit.
I am for a women's right to choose. I am also for a state having the ability to make their own laws.
Can you hear it, TJ?
And so I support
you guys. No. So you guys, neither of you guys can hear it. I've shared screens with you, right?
Yeah.
Did you share the audio too?
Oh, I mean, when you share screens, whatever you play on the screen. I mean,
usually that'll just like play.
Usually, here. Let's see.
It kind of looks frozen on my end too, so I don't know. Let me just.
It doesn't look frozen. I just can't hear any of the audio. I can see the video fine though.
Let's see. I'll try and like unshare my screen and then reshare it.
This could also be something in my audio settings. So check.
Sure. So you guys see the screen that I shared there, I'm assuming?
I see blackness. Okay, now I see, nope, blackness.
Blackness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
All right, now I see it.
Okay.
I see it now.
Got
Technical difficulties again.
No, now it's black again. I don't know. It keeps going dark for some reason.
So it goes dark when I make Discord full screen on the second
Okay, there
screen.
it's back. I see it.
It's off.
I
Now
don't
it's on.
see it.
It's off. Now it's on. Okay, so
I see it. I don't see it. I see it. I don't see it.
Let me just cheat. I'll make, because I need Discord to be at full fucking screen for you guys to see, like, be visible to everybody. Oh, now I've fucked everything. How did I fuck everything?
I don't know.
Dude, what the fuck?
We
bro?
need a fucking. We really do need like a.
Hold on.
Oh shit! Throw up the fucking technical difficulty screen.
Yeah, we really do. Dude, look at this shit.
Let's make one.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Look at this.
What? I don't even. Hold on, I haven't seen it yet.
I mean, it's like it's not totally fucked. What? Okay, maybe it was. Maybe I did have you guys like half and half. Let me see. If that's the case, then fucking A, I found the fix. Did that fix it? Let me look. No. It at least made you guys invisible now. Okay, Woo! So yeah, you guys. I don't know what you want to do. It's gonna take me a couple of minutes of boringness to fix this proper like. I'm not sure why it got fucked up or how, but it done did.
Just, I guess we'll have to. Well,
someone said they can see my elbow a little, so there's that.
Yeah, well, yeah. There's. I mean, it's because I did a fucking screen. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see here. Why is this fucking shit still showing? Maybe that's
all right,
what's
TJ.
doing
It's time to vamp. It's time to vamp, TJ. Time to vamp, dude. What are you doing? What have you been up to?
Vamp it out.
What have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Well,
yeah.
You remember how Uncle Guy used to be a vegetarian?
Yes.
He's not a vegetarian no more. So
Why
I was
not?
able to take him for. I don't know. He just decided the world is too fucked for him to care about anything. So he's like just nihilist now. And he's like entered his nihilist arc. So he's like, fuck that. I don't give a shit no more. World's doomed anyway. I'll just do what I want.
Yeah,
and
I'll
so
tell you what, I saw
he renounced his vegetarianism. You saw the traces of it early?
Yeah, because I remember like back when he was like, he would eat fish. He's like, I'm like, Uncle Guy, is Chilean sea bass good? And he's all like, yeah, it's horrible for the fish and stuff, but look, we're gonna overfish and make him go extinct anyway. So you might as well enjoy it while you just enjoy it while you can, because it's gonna go extinct for sure. I'm like, all right.
Damn.
Yeah, well, he's got that attitude about the meat industry in general now. So I was like, fuck that.
Factory farming's horrible. Give me a hamburger.
And it was fucking his birthday yesterday. So I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna take Guy to a real steakhouse. So we went and fucking had some real steak. Because he was telling me all about, like, I had my first steak in 30 years. It was Longhorn Steakhouse. I'm like, fuck that shit. We're going. I'm taking you to a real steakhouse.
When I go and see Uncle Guy, dude, I'm gonna make him a fucking steak. I can't believe I'm actually saying that though, because I mean, of all the years, like he would not. I mean, we tried so many times, like, come on, Uncle Guy, just eat some bacon.
Come on, dude, eat just one piece of bacon. Eat just one little piece of ham. Come on, Guy, just betray your value system, please.
Yeah, come on, fuck it, just for my amusement.
And you know what? And I finally got it. After all these years of waiting, I was there. I saw him put the fucking cow's carcass in his fucking mouth and masticate. And I was like, yes! Motherfucker, yes. Sublimely enjoyable. It was fucking awesome. I loved it.
It must have been cathartic, dude.
Yeah. It was. It really honestly was. And I mean, like, he just loved it anyway, too. He's like, just like effusive with praise over this fucking steak. He got it Oscar style, so there was like lump crab meat on it. There was béarnaise sauce on it. You know, it was his birthday, so I was really pushing him to go like as all out as possible.
Having the ability to make their own laws.
And I hear it.
Yes, we hear it.
I support Texas.
Look at that. I told you it would just take me some time to fix it. I don't know how everything got fucky, but here we be. We're back. So yeah, thank you guys for the nice.
And I can hear her, so that's good.
So let's listen to what Caitlyn Jenner has to say here.
I am for a women's right to choose. I am also for a state having the ability to make their own laws. And so I support Texas in that decision. That's their decision. I'm okay with that. But as far as being a woman's right to choose, I don't see any changes in our laws in California in the future.
Okay, well, sure.
The new abortion law in Texas is roiling the business community.
But they're asking your opinion on that specific law. I support women's right to choose, but I don't because I support this law. So you can't support both.
It's this fucking bullshit that they always do. It's like, well, states' rights. It's just fence righty bullshit. Caitlyn Jenner is so full of shit. She's at 1% in the polls. She has no fucking chance of even making a dent in this gubernatorial race. So, and you know what? With milquetoast fucking positions like that, no fucking sort of thing you're standing for whatsoever. Just totally fence riding right down the middle. Maybe if there weren't fucking more dynamic and exciting candidates, you get away with that shit like Joe Biden did against Trump.
Dude,
but in a recall election where every fucking crazy person comes out of the woodwork, you're not going to stand out with some fence riding. Well, you know, blah, 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 blah. Either be for it or be fucking against it. Stop with this. Well, I'm for it, but I'm also not against what Texas is doing because they got their own states' rights. Which, by the way, was the same thing they used to justify fucking slavery and Jim Crow and every other fucking horrible thing that's ever been done.
Well, dude.
Well,
that's how
I don't personally agree with it, but you know.
That's how California conservatives have to couch their arguments to go over down here with enough people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've always got to like give the soft sell on it or whatever. And she's doing that. But as TJ said, she's at like, I think 2% or 1.5% or something.
It's pathetic.
She has no chance. And Gavin Newsom, I mean, is probably not going to be recalled because there's actually not a dynamic enough Republicans. The Arnold won because he had a lot of support and the people were actually excited. Like, yeah. And the guy who he replaced was not even popular anyways. So it's like, whatever.
Yeah, it's probably Gavin Newsom has shown a massive like uptick in the polls. I don't think I pulled the story today, but he's had a recent pretty large uptick in the polls. And if I did, we'll cover it a little later. But let's look at this. Naked Boston woman drives golf cart through Florida police standoff and gets arrested.
Damn.
Well,
you know.
In the middle of an intense police standoff over the weekend, a 28-year-old Boston woman was arrested after driving a golf cart into the crime scene. Naked.
What?
Yeah.
On a dare. I don't know.
How do people find themselves in these circumstances in their lives? I just don't. I don't know what causal chain leads you to be naked, driving in a golf cart towards a police standoff. Like, how does that fucking happen? I've never been in that. I don't know. Maybe I live too much of a normal and boring life to get it, but it just doesn't make sense to me.
You know what? I gotta say, you're kind of a pussy, dude. Because you know what? If I see a police standoff and I see a golf cart, my first thought is like, I'm taking my clothes off. Yeah. I'm driving that golf cart into that fucking police battle.
Story time with Paul. So there I was, naked in a golf cart. I rounded the corner and saw a line of policemen, and I just went full tilt at them. Dick whipping in the wind, I wish.
Yeah. Let's go.
So, yeah, at approximately 8:07 p.m., deputies responded to the area of Fairway Drive and Harrison Drive in Dunedin after being dispatched to report 3 suspicious male subjects in the neighborhood. When deputies arrived on the scene to make contact with the male subjects, one of the subjects, later identified as 18-year-old Miles Abbott, fled from the deputies. And at some point while he was fleeing, Abbott fired his gun and struck himself in the right thigh. So one of those real gunslinger injuries. You know what I mean?
It's like the dude in 8 Mile, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that almost shoots his dick off.
Yep.
What an idiot.
Deputies from the flight unit located Abbott on the roof and advised he was armed with a gun and was pointing it towards deputies that were located on the ground. And then came the naked lady. Deputies say Jessica Elizabeth Smith, 28, pictured here, of Boston, Massachusetts, who had absolutely nothing to do with the intense standoff. That makes it even better. It's not even she's all cracked out and trying to save her boyfriend or something. Literally nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it's just like...
drove naked on a golf cart into the crime scene and toward the house where the gunman was held up, ignoring deputies' commands to leave the scene. According to the affidavit, Smith had a distinct odor of alcoholic beverage coming from her person and was completely nude. So there you go.
You know what it was, dude?
I love her. I think that she needs. This is another person that deserves a TV show. Like,
TJ, I'm telling you,
every time I read something like this, I want this person to be on TV. I want this person to have a show.
Well, dude, some people want attention so badly. I think she just like police standoff. Like, how can I one up this? And she did. I mean, she really did. Like, it was like normal police standoff. Like, get on the ground. And it's all like, naked woman in a golf cart. What? It's like, what else can you say? Naked woman in a golf cart. So it's like, you know, some people just don't get enough attention as children. They got to do shit like this and they make the news. So, you know what? She did what she did. No one got hurt. And everyone, well, I guess the guy that shot himself got hurt, but he did that to himself. So what?
I want you to think about, like, I mean, it's pretty crazy for the police, but, like, it's got to be even crazier for that dude hole up on that roof with a fucking gun. You know what I mean? Like, he's up there. The police are coming at him. He's fucking got his gun. He knows the aerial unit has fucking spotted his ass. The police have fucking gathered around. They're like, you know, surrender yourself, blah, blah, blah. And then the next thing you know, naked bitch on a golf cart. Ah, look at my titties, I'm drunk. Woo!
I mean, it is Florida. Surreal. Let's not forget that this did happen in Florida. Yeah. This was Florida woman, so
this is almost not even newsworthy in Florida. It's like it was Tuesday. You know what I mean? Like, whatever.
This is in ridiculous hypocrisy news. California Republicans launching campaign to boost trust in mail-in voting.
Why did people stop trusting mail-in voting?
Because it suited them, you know, politically at the time. Who was that? The Republicans.
Was it one of those two parties?
I think it was the Republicans, because they were trying to undermine all the mail-in votes during a pandemic that were,
You're right. It was the Republicans. So this is hypocritical.
Yeah, this is crazy hypocritical. California Republicans will launch a campaign on Friday to convince conservatives to trust the state's mail-in balloting system, hoping to boost turnout in the election to recall Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom. Is there
a parable about short-sightedness in here somewhere? Maybe there is. I don't know.
How could? But how could you even want it,
dude? This is like an Aesop's fable. This is it's like an Aesop's fable, dude. Except instead of like a turtle and a fucking dragonfly or some shit, it's literally just like a bunch of hillbillies. You know what I mean?
I believe you have a saying that you like to use in these situations, right, Paul?
What is that?
Don't you want to say it? Oh, it's from shit. You don't remember it? From Shakespeare? They were hoisted by something, weren't they?
Oh, yeah. Hoist by their own petard, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely hoist by their own petard.
Really fucking hoist.
Well, I think also they realize, I mean, Democrats have a supermajority in California, and they're going to do nothing but expand voting access as far as mail-in balloting is concerned because of the political opposition by the right. So, of course, they're just going to be like, well, it's okay.
Mail-in voting is a bunch of bullshit. Oh, wait, we need it now?
It's good.
Mail-in voting. We fixed the problems. It's good now, you guys.
You guys can trust the mail-in ballots now.
You know what I want to do?
Super unreliable for a minute there, but now they're good again. So please.
Yeah, let's go. These California Republicans like, yeah, we want to send you guys a donation. You can do it online. No, I'd like to mail you a check. Oh, that's fine. Well, is it? Is it really though?
I don't know if you should trust the mail.
Shouldn't trust the mail, bro. You never know what's gonna happen. It's the mail.
You know what the saddest thing of all about this story is to me is that it would require the ability to track an obvious pattern of behavior, that at least that level of intelligence for this to actually maybe like convince some people that it's bullshit, that everybody's anti fucking mail-in ballot when Trump or some Republican
really
is on the line.
Matter, in my opinion. You know why I think it really doesn't matter, though?
What?
Is because I think that the amount of Republicans that actually believe there was any problem with our mail-in voting system in the first place, like that actually believed it, is fucking insanely low.
You just think it's probably like their little trolley.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, you know, I think that they're just like they all realize why it's beneficial for them to believe that, so they're just like, yeah, we believe that,
right?
Even though they really don't.
Sure.
So that's why I don't think it matters. I think that they're just as amenable to fucking changing their position on a dime as their politicians that represent them.
You're probably correct about that. I don't know if Scotty's having some problems or No, he's fine.
Scotty, Scotty?
He just turned his camera off. Betting markets swing in favor of Governor Gavin Newsom as California recall efforts enter home stretch. So
we did kind of talk about this earlier. It's just not looking really likely that Newsom is out.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably
the betting
not gonna
markets
happen.
usually the bet. I mean, they're saying 85% chance the effort to recall him is going to fail. And the betting markets, they're not always right, but they're pretty usually right.
I mean, you never know, dude. It might be a crazy upset or something, and we have Governor Caitlyn Jenner over here, dude.
I mean, 85%. Well, you're not going to get her.
Governor
85%.
Caitlyn Jenner coming to a fucking California near you.
Because there's no obvious replacement. Like I said before, like when they had Arnold, they said, I'm going to be the governor of California. And they're like, who's the other guy? Well, I'm, Gray Davis or whoever. Like, who gives a shit? We can have Arnold as the governor. I will terminate the death. It's like they don't have anyone like that. They have nobody.
You know what's great about the Arnold thing too is like it was so clear that no one gave a shit what his politics were. They were just like they all wanted it to be the next chapter in the Arnold story. Like he came to this country, penniless, and then he was Mr. Universe, and then he was the biggest action star in Hollywood, and then he was governor.
I'm going to be the governor, TJ. Just watch me, TJ. I'm going to be huge. I am already huge, but I'm going to be even bigger.
And then he was Joe Biden's fucking Republican butt boy who was like, this is the sword of Conan. Much like the democracy, it is tempered in... It's like, okay, whatever, guy.
It is tempered as you are temper steel, TJ. It becomes harder and stronger every time you test it.
The more you temper it, you put it in the water, you beat it, you do this, you do that,
Well...
It's stronger every time you try to destroy it.
It doesn't look like they're going to throw anybody with that much charisma at Gavin Newsom. There is a dude that was, for a while at least, traveling around with a grizzly bear in America to try and like...
Well, how the fuck did that guy not win?
Because, well, number one, he stopped traveling with the grizzly bear because it turns out people weren't as amused by it as he thought they were. And he got more questions about, is that bear too hot? And should you have him in a cage like that? And so he just like stopped fucking bringing the goddamn bear.
Never mind.
Mexican Supreme Court rules it's unconstitutional to punish abortion, annulling parts of the law from the state on the Texas border. So
cool.
Are people going to go to fucking Mexico to get an abortion now?
Mexico is out progressiving us. That's cool.
Yeah.
Something 48 years ago, Roe v. Wade, right? And we've known it's been under threat that entire time. And all it would have taken is at any point, just passing a law that codifies. Because, like, whenever you have something that's based just on a Supreme Court decision, that shit can be reversed any fucking time, right? That's why you have to fucking pass a law. And we had 48 years to fucking do it. There's plenty of times, Democratic majorities, including right fucking now, and you can pass some fucking law. So do that. Because you want to enshrine it. Otherwise,
in order to actually fucking do it, though, you've got to get it fucking ratified as an amendment to the Constitution. If you really want it fucking nailed down as a unassailable right, because
that'd be a fucking tolerable, because the standards for that are crazy.
Well, a law can be overturned, though. So
right, they can determine that the law is unconstitutional or something. Right. But at least it gives it a little extra layer of protection.
That's true. There's nothing. Enshrining
as an amendment would be great, but that's unfortunately you need like 2/3 of states to ratify that, and you're just not getting it.
I like the comment.
Yeah, the comment. This is a riveting story filled with so much information. It leaves me wanting more and more. Yeah.
Dude, it's Pennywise. It's fucking Pennywise.
It was Pennywise. What else do you need to hear? I mean, Mexico's been dunking on us for a while. When we started this fucking stupid Cuba embargo shit, Mexico was like they were like, nah, fuck you. We're sending them supplies. We're not going to let you starve people. You know what I mean?
I like how Mexico a lot of times just like pays attention to what we're doing. It's like, let's do the opposite. Fuck them.
Let's fuck on the Americans and be better than them, because they're always saying what a shithole country we are. So let's show them what a shithole we are by like being way more progressive than they are. I hope
what's going to happen too is like, I'm sure a lot of people are going to go cross the border and get the abortion too. Like, oh, we're going to Cancun for a trip.
Yeah. We got a little quick Cancun excursion planned there, sir. No, that's just a comfy pillow on my daughter's lap. Don't worry about that. So I love this story.
Of course you do. There's capybaras in it.
I want to make sure that we can fucking hear this one, so I'm going to unmute this tab. The world's largest rodents reclaim home and poop on the wealthy gated community.
I love it, dude.
Let's see if there's anything in this.
Oh, cute capybaras. Oh, some yummy grass, I bet.
This. See, I don't know if this is an actual story or just.
Dude,
like,
look at the nuts on that one,
I
dude.
know that one had some big fat balls.
Big fat. Oh, baby.
Yeah, baby
how
Bara.
cute.
Aww.
How fucking adorable, man.
Look at them. They're like, fuck you, you dumb fucking rich gated community pricks. This is my fucking
Oh, yeah,
land.
you're going to kick it? Oh, whatever, dude. You piece of shit. You're going to kick a capybara.
Dude.
Soulless
kick
fuck.
it?
Yeah, what a soulless piece of shit. No,
Yeah, I thought
somebody
he
in the
was
chat
going
said
to.
they're going to kick.
Oh, fuck them.
Bastards. So it turns out these giant rat relatives do give a crap about your fancy schmancy suburban enclave. Capybaras have invaded an affluent gated community, chewing up flower beds, bullying beloved pets. No. Wrong. We've talked about how capybaras are like the most gentle and of all creatures and how they chill with literal everybody. We've talked about it. They sit right by crocodiles. Crocodiles don't even fuck with capybaras. Cappies are too chill.
Yeah.
And now they're claiming that they're harassing pets. Fuck you, you bougie fucks.
Fuck off, dude. I'd be happy to have capybaras just chilling by my fucking neighborhood, dude. That'd be awesome. Like,
Yeah,
what
but
the
these
fuck's
are
wrong with
rich
these
people. Dude,
Yeah,
you
you're
know what's wrong
right.
with them? They're fucking rich and they're stupid. You know why? Because this country, I don't even think that rich is the problem, honestly. I think that what we reward is the fucking problem. These motherfuckers, we reward the wrong shit because everyone who gets rich is just a piece of shit. I don't think that the money makes them a piece of shit. I think them being a piece of shit makes them the money.
You're probably right. Yeah,
We need
I'd
to
say-
fucking
I'd
start
say you're
rewarding
probably correct.
better shit. We need to start giving money for like being cool and having empathy and like petting the capybaras and take money away from people who kick them. So, boom.
Many of
Solve
the,
that problem.
many of the suburbs' 40,000 residents have claimed that the cappies are wreaking havoc around their homes, using their flower beds as bathrooms and allegedly terrifying pet dogs. So they need to go.
You know who's really fucking terrifying? You know, capybaras wreaking havoc. You know who's wreaking havoc? You and your fucking gaudy ass McMansion. You fucking rich cocksuckers. Get out of
Dude,
here. You're
I'm glad there's
parasites on the land.
McMansions. I'm glad there's now McMansions everywhere in the world with asshole rich cocksuckers that have a problem with capybara. Well, you know what? We stole their land from them, took everything that they know, and now they want to just live back here and coexist with us, even though we stole their land. No, can't allow that. Let's get some hunters to come out and kill them or take them away. It's like, how fucked up can you be?
Dude, I love the dichotomy of the world, too. Like, a bunch of fucking chill-ass capybaras show up in these people's neighborhood, and it's like their nightmare. But over here on the other side of the fucking planet, if that happened to me, I would literally quit my job and become a capybara. I would join them. You know what I mean? You never hear from me again because I would be too overjoyed by the capybaras that are surrounding me. So it's just like, man, can we send some of them up here then? Because I tell you what, dude, if a bunch of capybaras traipsed into my backyard, the last thing I would do is kick them out. I'd be like, fuck, let me go get you guys some vegetables, bro. I'll fill up a kiddie pool or something. Hold on. Oh man, so sad. Indeed, it was.
Yeah,
hubris.
we need to go to these people's neighborhood and shit in their flower beds. Where is this at?
This is in Brazil, I believe. Let me look and see at the top.
Is it Argentina?
Wealthy gated community. Where is it? Where is it?
Yeah, where the fuck is this? Buenos Aires. I'm going.
Aires. Yeah.
I'm going there and I'm shitting in these people's flower beds.
That's
what I'm doing.
Known as the world's largest rodents, they can reach up to 4. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We know all about them. We did an episode. You guys can check it out if you already haven't, which you definitely should have.
So, yeah.
Can you go back up? Look at the disgust on this. Yeah, like,
look
what
at the sour fucking puss on this guy, dude. Look at the puss on him.
What a fucking piece of shit. You fucking fat, worthless lump, dude. Look at this fucking
adorable animal. Disgusting.
Look at this fucking slug. The slug with no fucking ass. Fucking in some rich, like obviously pretentious fucking clothes. His fucking goddamn fucking drunken looking fucking face, his bulbous fucking nose. Fuck this motherfucker.
Who sees a fucking capybara? Like, how sour do you have to be as an individual to see a capybara and have that look on your face, dude?
Yeah. It's like one of the cutest fucking animals there is, for fuck's sake.
The sourest of individuals. What, like, good for them. I hope the government... I know that in a lot of these countries, capybaras are protected, so I hope the government tells them to go fuck themselves, because if you read a little farther in the story, they literally like built their fucking little McMansions on known capybara grazing grounds and shit, because this herd of cappies had like moved on for a few years or whatever the fuck, and now they're reaping the whirlwind. Fuck you. You bought a shitty ass overpriced ugly fucking house in a suburban neighborhood, and now you're a fucking surrogate parent to a bunch of fucking giant rodents. Suck it up, bitch.
Think about the flower beds, gentlemen. Just think of the flower beds.
Dude,
yeah, I mean, like,
maybe I should call these motherfuckers up and be
isn't like poop good for fucking plants anyway? Like, the fucking capybara shit's probably not even bad for the plants in the first place.
Dude, maybe I should capitalize on this and call these motherfuckers up and be like, look, I hear you got a big fucking rodent problem down there. I'm willing to buy that fucking house off of you real cheap, though. Real cheap. But I'm telling you, man, I'll give you more than the fucking average person will, but real cheap. We're going to have to come down about 3/4 in price from what you paid for it. But hey, at least you're not getting totally stiffed, right? Better luck next time. And then I just live there in harmony with the capybaras.
And by the way, that's true. I do hate bicyclists. And here's a fucking, not only do they slow shit down on the road, not only are they pieces of fucking subhuman shit, but look at this motherfucker. This bicycle riding motherfucker. You know what? If I was riding by in my car, I'd look at that capybara and I'd smile. I'd be the fucking most innocent look you've ever seen on my fucking normally sour face. I'd be like, wow, that's beautiful. This guy on the bicycle, disgusting. Bicyclists are pieces of shit. Sorry to anyone. I mean, if you have to ride a bike because you're poor, whatever, I'll give you a fucking pass. But if you're a rich cocksucker and you can afford a car and you still ride around a bicycle for like health or whatever reason you think, or you think it's cool or you think it's good, you're a piece of garbage, just like this fuck. Capybara hating motherfucker.
Louisiana Shell Refinery left spewing chemicals after Hurricane Ida. I didn't hear about this. Behind a playground littered with downed tree branches, Shell's refinery in Norco, Louisiana, spewed black smoke from its stacks. The smell of rotten eggs, the signature scent of sulfur emissions, lingered in the air. In an effort to burn off toxic chemicals before and after Ida, many industrial facilities sent the gases through the smoke stacks, topped with flares. But the hurricane blew out some of those flares like candles, allowing harmful pollution into the air. So, yeah, they were basically like to protect themselves from having one of their facilities explode. If the hurricane damages it, they pump all this fucking toxic shit out the top and burn it. But it got blown out by the hurricane. And so just the toxic shit went up in the air around these communities.
Yeah, man. But you know what we need? We need these oil jobs here in Louisiana, especially. Only at the cost of destroying the look, we're just destroying the environment, killing people.
We destroyed our entire state and made everything hideous. And like Baton Rouge has like way over the normal cancer rates.
Cancer Alley.
And it pollutes the fucking rivers and streams, and all this industrial waste has fucking harmed our quality of life in countless completely measurable and obvious, empirically provable ways. But you know what?
A lot of jobs.
Let's do it, because I don't know why. Because we're fucking stupid, I guess.
TJ, because
especially in the boot.
It's jobs, TJ. Oh, actually, no, it's not the jobs. It's the energy, because energy is worth a lot of money that they can sell to people continuously. So it's actually about that. It's about a bunch of people getting rich.
It's time to figure something else out, boot. It's time to figure out something else, world. It's time to figure something else out.
No, look, it's paradise. Look back there. It's paradise. Look how beautiful that is. You know what? We're just a bunch of trees.
Buffett fucking steel guitar chords playing. This is so fucking paradisical.
Hey, TJ, what do you want there? A bunch of fucking trees and nature and biodiversity. We got a fucking refinery. How beautiful is that? Industry, TJ. Industry is what you need. It's so good for you. Look at it. TJ, you wouldn't be on this internet right now without industry, would you? Well, there you go.
True.
There you go.
Come on there, boys. You want to take a walk and breathe some fumes? Let's go. Who's a good boy who wants to breathe some fumes, some toxic shit coming out
look
of
at
a
that
smokestack?
cancer.
Yeah, let's go admire the view, boys. Oh, yeah. Look at that dystopia, man. I'd love it down here. Oh, I love it down here.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Hurricanes and pollution. What more can you want, laugh?
Hurricane Larry looms in the Atlantic while Ida battered areas brace for more heavy rains.
Why the fuck not?
So Hurricane Larry was on a path Tuesday to push life-threatening swells onto much of the East Coast later this week, while a swath of the nation pummeled by deadly Hurricane Ida brace for possibly heavy rains and flooding. Dude,
yeah, it's crazy. The East Coast got I almost want to say they got it worse than us.
I mean,
I was about to
it.
say, dude, I'm telling you, Ida killed more people in the fucking Northeast than I think it did down here. Besides people like who were affected by everything, but like people that lived in these basements in like New York and other places, like low-lying areas where it just drained into their houses and just killed people.
I
It was
am for
fucking
women's
crazy.
right to choose. I am also for
Caitlyn Jenner, what are you doing?
having the
What's
ability to
happening?
make their own laws.
It's Caitlyn.
She's
and
back.
so I support
Caitlyn, shut up.
Texas in that decision.
I think it was
That's
after this,
their
Paul.
decision.
Was it after this or
I'm
before
okay
this?
with that.
Where's she?
But as
I
far
think
as
you just missed her. I think
a
you're
woman's
everywhere
right
but
to
her.
choose, I
Next
don't
one,
see
next
any
one.
changes in our
Maybe the next
laws
one.
in
Oh,
the
California.
smoke
Yeah,
top.
it is.
Oh, too vanilla.
It's a fascinating conversation and taking
No,
it a bit
no.
further from just the concept of
Yeah,
personal
Jenner,
wealth,
no.
because I think you
No.
addressed that well
This
with
isn't
regard
it.
to Bernie Sanders. I
Where
remember
is
he
it?
got some criticism that
Dude,
he'd made
am I
about $1
saying
million
crazy?
between
You
book
just passed
deals
it.
and different things,
Did
but
I?
also the question
there.
of campaign finance.
Where is it?
This is
You
the
have to
Satan
finance
temple.
campaigns.
It's the
You have to be
H.
able to
The
compete with
H.
people
No,
who are
the
going to
H.
take super PAC dollars
right,
until there's
H
any
right
kind of
after
a
H.
change to McCain-Feingold and
No.
different
Yes,
campaign
yes,
finance
that one.
laws.
That one.
It's the hell. Just close it. Just close it. Fuck it. Just close.
Let's close the whole thing.
Fuck Caitlyn.
Get
Hold on.
there.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
I swear, there was literally a part.
Women's right to choose. I am also.
What did she say again?
State
Hold on. I just want to hear it again.
having the
Wants to kill
ability
the
to make
Jews?
their own laws. And
No,
so
I'm kidding. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to close this. Anyway, let me get back to where the fuck we were. What a piece of
That
shit.
son of a bitch. I hate that
I
guy.
hate him too. I
Fuck
was
that
going to
motherfucker.
interrupt this Hurricane Larry thing and just say, like, what have they done to Biden? Does he look like he's gained like a bunch of muscle mass and lost about like 10 years? Or
Dude,
what in this
I
picture?
mean, like, it's kind of hard because they've shot him so much in the shadows. It's like his like entire he almost looks like he's in blackface. The shadow is so heavy on that
I'm
shit.
just telling you though, like in terms of his composition, that's a thick neck and those are some broad shoulders. Where did those come
You know
from?
what, dude? I'm telling you, they got him on a drug cocktail because I saw his little speech after he left Afghanistan and shit, or whatever you want to say.
He was hype, dude.
Well, but look, it's crazy because the first half of his speech, and my uncle Guy was pointing this out to me the other day. The first half of his speech, he's like, "We're there, and we did it, and we were," and then the other half of the speech, the second half of the speech, is like, "Yeah, so God bless troops, God bless everybody," and so it's like he was like, "Wah!" and then he was,
You guys don't get it, dude. You guys don't get
So
it.
it's
This is the other Biden. When Biden gets tired, they trot out the other Biden. And other Biden's a little more swole, dude. He's a little bit in better
Yeah,
shape.
dude.
The
This is
other
not
Biden.
Biden. This is literally Jim Carrey. Remember he played Biden on SNL for a while? They just
Yeah.
tried out the Jim
Yeah.
Carrey Biden. Goes around,
So yeah, an area beleaguered by storms, maybe possibly getting hit by some more storm. Not your guys' area, but
It's almost like
East Coast.
God, it's like really all these unprecedented weather events. It's like some kind of change in the climate. Maybe,
That's crazy. That's crazy
something?
talk. That's
I don't-
commie talk if I ever heard it.
Oh shit!
Dude, TJ, I mean, come on, please, man.
I don't know what's going on. Joe's sideburns are fake. Late breaking news. Okay.
What happened? His sideburns are fake? Hold on.
Someone said his sideburns are fake.
Let's go in for a deep
All right.
dive on these burns.
Take me in there.
I don't know if I can fucking go any deep. Oh shit! I done fucked it. I'm trying to get.
Done fucked it up.
Okay, there we go. I mean, this is about. Okay, there we go. There's some burnage. It's gonna be real pixely if I go in much further than that.
Yeah, I don't know. Inconclusive for me.
Do you think that's like just he's wearing like a piece over there?
I don't know. You think he has like a little sideburn piece?
Yeah, because he was
poofy.
He's got like a little fucking mini piece. Do they make such a thing?
I mean, for the president, you know.
I mean, for bald dudes, they have to have this little side piece too, right? For dudes to start going side bald.
Oh man, I'm losing my sideburns. Like, no problem. We got side. I don't know what you call it, but you know.
That does look strange. This does look strange. I'm gonna go ahead and say like
sideburns.
This is a possible.
I still say inconclusive, but I don't know.
Well, you know,
I don't know,
me,
you guys.
I like to run with it. You know what I mean? And I'm going to go ahead and say that conclusively, Biden is wearing a side piece.
Wow. You heard it here, folks.
He's wearing a side piece.
Late breaking scoop.
Parents say quiz at local high school asks students about being a drug dealer and assassination business.
Wow, I don't even understand the headline. Awesome. What's happening at the school?
Yeah, this school's actually giving an education to children, and parents are startled and bewildered. Parents in Cleveland County are expressing concerns about a quiz at Kings Mountain High School. The test, which was for an economics class, asked students about being a drug dealer or running an assassination business.
Oh, you mean class?
You mean the teacher's trying to like have not like engage the class and shit and not have them go to sleep halfway through class? She's trying to get it to like sink in. How dare they? Parents sent Channel 9 an email saying they learned about the test, blah, 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 blah. At the school, parents are questioning the test, where some of the questions read like this. If Josh is trying to become a drug dealer, he's going to need some supplies like glassware to make his meth. Which of the 4 factors of production would glassware be? I mean, hey, dude.
This is the best fucking thing ever, dude. I wish I had an assignment like this. I would have been an A student.
Yeah.
The quiz
I've been way more interested.
The test also quizzes kids about starting an assassination business that specializes in murdering rednecks with minivans.
I love it. Rednecks with minivans, dude.
Dude, this is the most. Dude, if I had a kid, I would immediately enroll them in. Where is this? Cleveland County. Yeah. Never mind. Not North Carolina. I would never take a child to North Carolina, but this may be the most based school on the planet, though. If you can put up with North Carolina.
So basically, a bunch of people are upset that a teacher actually tried to do something to engage with the students. Great, cool.
Yeah, Dave, report. Let's see. Report Dave. Or, I don't know. Report Dave Faraday spoke with school board member Danny Blanton.
Report Dave Faraday.
Oh, okay. Who said he'd received several complaints. I have seen it.
Of course he did.
And no, sir, I don't like it.
Oh.
He's the horse from fucking Ren and Stimpy.
I don't like it.
No, sir. I don't like it. Whatever. You got questions from a test that's putting it in their head. Shut up. Dude, it ain't that test that put meth into their child.
Like, wait, draw me the fucking line from they fucking saw this question and test to them like, you know what? I think I really will become a drug dealing assassin. Like, fuck you.
And shockingly, former students posted that they didn't have an issue with the test. So they just like, we're just like, okay, he's trying to write a test that's funny and engages us and whatever, but I see the deal. So this is just another thing, like parents being all fucking like, oh, no, thinking the first time they're...
You know what? Fuck those parents, dude. Would those parents let their kids watch John Wick or some shit? Probably. There you fucking go. They ain't got a problem with this shit. They're full of shit, dude. They're so full of shit.
Oh, they're 100% full of shit. For
usual, I gotta say.
So, yeah. I like that, dude. It's just a teacher trying to be cool with his kids and reach kids. And like these parents thinking that their first time that these children heard about a drug dealer or an assassination was during this test is just fucking ludicrous.
These are fucking bored ass parents that can't control all the shit going on in the world, so they had to latch onto something.
Shockingly, you know their kids were more fucking mature than they were. They asked the kids about it, and they were like, "No, I didn't have a problem with the test." Parents are like, "I do declare, oh, this test has given me the vapors." Labor Day is referred to as a communist holiday by an Arizona senator.
Good.
Yeah, I really don't see the problem. I mean, I know he's using it as a pejorative, but it kind of is. Labor Day is referred to as a communist holiday by an Arizona senator. Senator Wendy Rogers of Arizona has stated that Labor Day is actually a communist holiday. Who cares what this old fucking dried up bitch said anyway?
I just thought it was fucking funnily accurate.
It is. Yeah.
Accidentally
based maybe, but you know, fuck that bitch.
Finally, get to the bottom of something that fucking
now this matters.
This 100% matters.
And I'm so glad that the FTC is on this shit. Why is McDonald's always have a broken ice cream machine? The fucking FTC is on it. They're looking into this shit. And they're digging up the dirt. I've heard about this, dude. People were putting me up on gaming this in my ideology chat, man. And apparently McDonald's has this like unbreakable contract with this one company named Taylor to fix their machines. And they won't allow the franchisee people to go outside of Taylor. And Taylor is just ridiculous. Like they're not good at fixing them. So that's one thing. And McDonald's is also a part owner of Taylor.
Shocking.
Okay, so that's one thing. Here's the other thing that I thought of. Tell me this isn't the greatest tax scam in history.
Okay.
McDonald's offers ice cream. It gets wildly popular. Then all of a sudden the machines start breaking down and we start losing revenue. How do we lose revenue? We just stop making ice cream. But we claim it works, and maybe once every couple of months we hand out a few ice creams to keep up the pretense that we're making ice cream. But really what we're doing is at the end of the fucking tax year, writing off like $400 million in ice cream losses.
We lost so much. Yeah.
It's a horrible loss, wasted product, wasted everything. Oh yeah, dude. McDonald's has so many tax scams. Like a lot of times McDonald's too, because such a big company will create like these little subsidiary companies. Well, like Taylor, or because I guarantee you, if McDonald's stopped buying Taylor products, which they also have a stake in, Taylor would go out of fucking business.
You're probably right.
It's just an incestuous sort of like parasitic corporate relationship where they're all tied together, and it's just a big pot of fucking money. You know what I mean?
Yep. This doesn't give a whole lot of information, but just know that the FTC is on this shit. They're sniffing this out, and you will have some fucking McFlurries at McDonald's in the future because they're going to get to the bottom of this bullshit.
If they can only solve that in society, I know that the world is crumbling, but at least if we can have milkshakes as the world, the ecology collapses, that would be preferable.
I want to fucking lick.
Guys, harm reduction, right?
Yeah. I want to lick soft serve while the world burns,
It's we're reducing
harm. It's
harm.
melt fast, but I'm going to fucking enjoy it while it's there.
You gotta eat it quicker. Well, dude, when you're so fucking hot because it's so hot outside, you might just dump it on your fucking head. That might be why people cool down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck.
We're going to be able to swim in McDonald's ice cream after the FTC get to the bottom of this shit.
I'm telling you what, man, I look around at the environmental degradation and the decline of everything that I know and love, you know what I mean? But if I could pull up to a McDonald's and say, yeah, I would like a fucking Snickers McFlurry and not be immediately stopped with I'm sorry, so the ice cream machine is down. And get just and anything else, sir? That it makes all of it worth it. All of the pain, all of the degradation, all the species that have disappeared, all the people that have died and will die from our negligence. It makes it all worth it if I can just get that goddamn fucking McFlurry. Just give me the McFlurry.
That's all you want. That's all you fucking want.
I want the fucking McFlurry.
Because every time I drive up to one of these McDonald's things, right? And I don't normally get ice cream from McDonald's, but I do occasionally.
Yeah,
and you know what?
Too.
There's always that.
And super fucking occasionally. Super duper occasionally.
Oh, yeah.
Because most time when I want it, I don't even get it occasionally because I pull up and guess what? Oh, sorry.
Well, it's always in the back of my mind. Every time I do it, I almost it's to the point where I ask tentatively, I'll take a ice cream cone. And then I'm just waiting. My whole body tenses up and then they're like,
I'm sorry, sir. The ice cream machine is currently down.
And then it's like, fuck. Nothing then. I just drive off because fuck that.
Yeah, remember that one in Ohio, TJ, where you literally asked them probably 50 times, and maybe 2 or 3 times they had the ice cream. But TJ'd be like, and a McFlurry or whatever, and they'd be like, I'm sorry, sir. The McFlurry machine is being serviced or is not operating.
Every once in a blue moon, I just want that McFlurry, and I've just given up on it, dude. Given up on it.
I agree, man. You don't deserve to have it.
Nature meets nostalgia. Tree houses return in style.
Yeah,
That looks terrible, dude. I'm sorry. What the fuck
This
is
is a
this?
stupid fucking nothing goddamn story about rich people building fucking fancy tree houses.
Fuck these motherfuckers, dude.
Let's just look at them.
Fuck is this shit?
We'll just take. Okay, I mean that's a pretty cool tree house, but come on with this, man. There's nothing going on in the news today. AP.
Yeah, I'm gonna go flex on my neighbors, dude.
Look at my tree house,
bitch.
My tree house is nicer than your ground house, bitch.
Yeah. This goes against the spirit of a tree house. I agree.
Dude, I feel bad for those motherfuckers in Colorado when it catches fire, too. But they'll probably just get another one,
this guy's prolific. Look at this guy.
I'm actually going to fucking add to the headline here. I usually don't do that. Crime of the century. A man was arrested on suspicion of stealing more than 700 pieces of women's underwear from coin laundromats. Here's the fruits of his labor. Look at this shit. This is a dedicated man.
Yeah, dude. Look at that.
Draws.
This guy is fucking...
Panties, bras, socks, shirts, skirts, swimming suits, it looks like, nighties. He's got everything.
And of course, it's in Japan, too. I love it.
Of course.
It's like, yeah.
So, yeah, Japanese police accused 56-year-old man of stealing 730 pieces of women's underwear. A cop searched Tetsuo Urata's home after a 21-year-old college student accused him of pilfering her underwear at a laundromat. So she caught him. He didn't think she was watching her laundry, but she was like sitting over in the corner and she was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh," he's in mid-sniff or whatever. Got caught, dude.
I like your impression. Oh! Oh! Shit! Oh! Like, that's all you can do.
That's how I would react if I got caught fucking stealing some bitch's panties. I'd go, "Oh! Oh!"
What else would you do? You're not gonna be like me. You're like, "Oh,
it wasn't me."
oh,
not I.
This happened in the southern Japanese city of Beppu, I guess. Police have accused a man of stealing 730 pieces of women's underwear from coin laundries. Yeah. So there you go. And they've got it laid out here. And it says they found a staggering 730 pieces of. And I agree.
Staggering. I mean, Jesus.
This guy had a collection, bro. He was driven by something more than just the need to bust a nut. This dude was
fucking. Yeah, this dude was.
I think he was trying to open a little clothing boutique. You know, he didn't have the money to start it. He's trying to get some supplies.
Dude, this guy was fucking slick though. It took like some eagle-eyed chick to fucking finally bust his ass. Because I mean, he probably did this surreptitiously. You have to assume. I mean, like, I doubt he's just gonna run in there and be like, "Ah!"
He probably got overconfident because he got away with so many times. Got sloppy, you know. Didn't take the proper precautions. And
look at this. When confronted by the young lady, the perpetrator reportedly said, "Ooh!" So there you go. I was right.
That's it.
Wow. Ooh!
I had the right reaction, man. Big ups to this guy though, man, because if you're gonna do something, like, really put your whole self into it. You know what I mean? Go.
Yeah, I mean, like, I wish I had the dedication in my life.
If you're a dude out there,
apply myself like this to anything.
If you're a creeper and you've only done this a couple of times and you've got a couple of treasured pairs of panties that you make do with, I mean, just take a look at
hang your head in shame. This guy's like the Elon Musk of stealing panties. Come on.
Get up your panty stealing game, for fuck's sake, man.
I mean, Jesus.
Dude, if this guy's name doesn't become...
I know of 237 people here watching this. I know at least one of you motherfuckers is a panty thief. Like,
oh yeah, somebody in here has stolen a panty.
Right. So you've got like your little 3 or 4 panties in your drawer. Like, this is from my second cousin. Oh yeah, that's good. And this is one I found at the laundromat. Oh yeah, and this is one that a homeless woman threw away in a dumpster. Oh, that one's kind of nasty, but I still like it. You know.
You know what, TJ? I go further than that, dude. I think
look at his collection.
All the perverts of the world need to stand back, not only in shame, but fund the building of a bronze statue of Tetsuo Urata.
You know what? I know exactly where it should go. Right where that fucking Robert E. Lee statue was.
Yeah. Just put him there and let women throw their panties at the statue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, we can have his hands outstretched, and it could be like a game, like try to get your panties on his, hand.
Yeah.
You know?
Land it on his hands, or see if you can get it on his upturned and smiling face. You know what I mean? If you can land it right on his nose and your panties
and
stick
the perverts can try to
Put
sneak
little
up there and
rings
grab
stuff,
them. But you only get to keep the panties if you don't get caught.
Dude,
people are gonna be watching and shit.
At night, when the perverts come out to try and steal the panties that were thrown up that day, the giant statue of Tetsuo comes to life and destroys them all. No. So, pet abduction to be made a new criminal offense in England. This is shocking to me that it wasn't already.
How is it not already? Fucking like what?
So
that
you could just like, if somebody, so get me straight, English people, because I know there's a few of you, just like there's a few panty stealers. They might be the same folks, by the way. Listen.
Oh, most likely.
Could you just roll up and steal a bitch's dog right out of their hands and just be like, nope, it's mine. Fuck you.
Hello, take your dog.
There's like no recourse for that in Great Britain until just like 5 days ago.
Like, oh, well, if you must. Good day to you.
Theft of a pet is currently treated as loss of an owner's property, but ministers want a new law to acknowledge the emotional. Well, no shit. Get with the fucking program.
England.
Property.
Come on.
The proposal is one of a string of recommendations in a report by the Pet Theft Task Force set up to
recommendations. So this didn't even happen yet.
Oh man.
Dude, what the fuck's up with these motherfuckers in the UK stealing fucking dogs and shit? I guess from England. I mean, like, you English fucks, like, you just want to take other people's dogs? What's wrong with you, man? I guess
next time, next time I'm on the market for a dog or something, I'm just gonna buy a ticket to England and snatch one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, hey, I'll take that.
They can't do
against the law.
Dude, Paul, you could blatantly just walk up and take the dog, and they're gonna be like, "Well, I can't stop you." It's like, yeah, it's only been recommended it's become a criminal offense. I mean, so
yeah, I mean, I might have to pay the person, like a fine or something, because it says that it's treated like as a loss of property or whatever the fuck. But whatever dog I want, I can just take, and the person has to take the money. Cool.
Well, I mean, Paul, that's only enforceable in England. By the time you cross the border, I mean, they're going to be like, you owe us 500, whatever pounds. You just be like, fuck you, I'm America.
Yeah, come collect it.
Shit, bitch. Come to America and get it. You want it.
Angelina Jolie revealed that she feared for the safety of her children during her marriage to Brad Pitt and has felt traumatized and broken for the last decade. Oh, no. Man, not Brad.
Brad Pitt.
Not Brad.
She says that.
What the fuck, dude?
I think she says in here that he was hitting the kids or some shit, some crazy shit. But these celebrity couples, and she's kind of a crazy bitch too. So I don't know.
Who knows? This is like one of those fucking like BuzzFeed articles. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna bother reading it.
Thought you should know. You should know. Brad Pitt might be a piece of shit.
Brad Pitt is getting the fucking sneak Me Too now. American Airlines pilots citing fatigue, planned protests. Yeah, no shit. If there's one of these, if there's a job that you don't want to fucking be fatigued at, it's flying a fucking plane, right?
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, too. Some of these pilots, they get a pretty fucking raw deal. And, actually a lot of pilots, like seasoned pilots, will recommend against new people becoming pilots. Like, don't do it. It's fucking horrible. It's like, you don't get paid nearly enough for the fucking complexity and stress of the job. A lot of pilots actually have problems with alcoholism, which is not great for someone flying a fucking plane.
Man,
obviously.
I'm never traveling again, bro. This is just so
I know. It's horrible.
I'm never getting on a plane again. I'm just going to have to drive everywhere I go.
If you knew the truth about most of the things that you do, most people would probably never do anything again.
Yeah, you're probably right. We'd all just walk into the woods.
Yeah, just like, all right, go back to nature because this is fucked. I don't know.
Afghan women to be banned from playing sport, Taliban say. Thank goodness.
Woo, yeah,
canceled.
Good job.
Canceling you, Taliban. Canceled.
Yeah, it wasn't expected to go well for women over there. I'm just kind of rushing through because we got a lot to go here and we're a little overtime already. I'm trying to get
already overtime. So we're in lightning round. I get it.
Yeah. I'm trying to give the patrons a little, extra today. So we'll go through a few more.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Police.
Sorry, you read it.
No, go ahead, dude.
No, I'm just, it's force of habit.
Sure. Police say demoralized officers are quitting in droves. Labor data says no.
Shocking.
So this is just another one of those.
Lied to us? I can't believe it.
The police lied again. Impossible.
This is one of those, another one of those like thin blue line lies or whatever the fuck coming out of the fucking cops, where we're supposed to feel empathy for them as they're, just like
they're
pouring brutality.
We're no longer allowed to beat black people to death. Well, you know what? Then I quit. Yeah, right. Whatever.
Please, I wish it was true.
Yeah, amen.
Since last summer's Black Lives Matter protests, there's a popular refrain echoing through urban police precincts, rural sheriff's offices, and city halls everywhere in between. Officers are fleeing America's police forces in big numbers, officials say, and the timing couldn't be worse amid a rise in murders and shootings. Many argue that cities must hire more police, but against the backdrop of nationwide scrutiny of police killings, morale has dropped to the point that few people want to be officers.
To follow the law. No, I'm out of here. Like, what the fuck are they?
According to federal data, those worries are unfounded. Last year, the overall U.S. economy shed 6% of workers. Local police departments lost just under 1% of employees after a decade of steady expansion.
We know this is bullshit because unless it's like, a very like difficult city like New Orleans or something, most people that take government jobs want to stay in the government job to get retirement, all the benefits of doing a government job. So it's not like a job you're going to quit. Like, you don't become a cop and go, oh, you know what? Unless you're moving up, like, oh, I'm going to become a state trooper or some shit. Like, you don't just fucking quit your job as a cop suddenly and go, I'll just be unemployed.
Yeah, when the economy sheds 6% of jobs and your industry only loses 1%, that shows that you're existing in a pretty fucking healthy industry in terms of, like, employment. Doesn't seem like morale has suffered. Doesn't seem like any of the claims they've made are true. So next time someone tries to make this talking point to you, and if you argue about this shit, you will hear it. Just remember, it's bullshit.
Yes.
It also said state and federal actually added employees. So
Beverly Hills, that's where I wanna be. Unless
you're black.
Yep.
Yeah. So 99% of people arrested by the Special Safe Streets Unit were black people.
I mean, they just
wait, but maybe Beverly Hills is 99% black.
Yeah, think about that,
right?
It really isn't.
Okay, all right, 98.
So
oops, then.
Nearly all the people arrested by a Beverly Hills police task force over the past year were black, according to a new lawsuit which alleges egregious racial profiling in the wealthy California city. By the way, this is nothing new to the Los Angeles area. Los Angeles has long been implicitly carved up like a turkey, and there are places where if you a black person, you better not let the sun go down on you in Beverly Hills, boy. We see you skulking around in our shops and loitering around in our Starbucks, and we're going to run you out of here on a rail. There's tons of that fucking bullshit in L.A., and this is just like that. This isn't new, by the way. The way this is covered might lead you to believe that the LAPD just started up a really racist task force out of the blue in Beverly Hills. No, this is just them like compartmentalizing the arrest of all the black people under one part of it. But this has always been the case. If you don't
if it gets
look
too
like
much heat, they just stop doing this particular unit and then start something else.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't look like you belong there, you're not allowed to be there, and that includes if you're black.
Let's see. Is that Idris Elba? No? Okay, arrest him.
Yeah.
Are you famous and black? All right, sir. You have your white pass. Sir, I'm sorry.
Lawrence Fishburne? No. Samuel L. Jackson?
Excuse me,
no.
sir. Did you play Morpheus? No, I didn't, sir. You're under arrest. Come with me.
Oh, by the way, why the fuck is Morpheus not in the new Matrix movie? What the fuck's with that?
Because he's dead.
What?
Boo.
Dude.
Boo.
Morpheus is dead.
No, he dead. Fuck
Morpheus has been replaced by Morphina.
Okay.
Damn it. Don't do it.
Morphina.
Well, unless you got big titties, then you can do it.
So let me unmute this. Let's end with a rapid fire Karen cavalcade. What do you guys say? You guys want to look at some Karens
Sounds good
before
to
we
me.
let them go?
Of course.
The spice of
This
life.
bitch.
Karens are the spice of life, baby.
Oh, you're gonna love this bitch.
All right, let's see.
That's a. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm coming.
Is she coughing on her?
Yeah.
I am a retard. I am a retard.
She's coughing at me. No, look at you guys.
No.
No.
Go pop some more pills. Go pop some more fucking pills.
Why don't you have a mask on?
You're such shit. I listen to Facebook groups.
You don't know who's sick or not.
It's my allergy.
You
I
don't
have
know who's
allergies.
sick or not by looking
Oh,
at
you
somebody.
yeah. And so
Man, these Karen women, they have a look, dude. They all have the same fucking plastic surgery that pulls their eyes back and makes them look like a cat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they all look like dude, look at her eyes. They look like black pits. It looks like her eye is all pupil. You know what I mean?
Well, I've turned 50. Give me the Karen surgery.
I love it. There's some old dude in a mask just like watching it unfold. Like, well, this is my weekly entertainment.
Yeah, look at him back there. He's like, God damn. And look at this old ass man here that isn't bitching about it. He's there to do his fucking shit. You know what I mean? And this bitch just can't be fucked.
I'm buffered.
Talking about COVID. You were going out not knowing you were sick, right?
You don't know anything
Right?
about my health.
I don't.
Yeah, she's coughing at me.
I have my allergies, and she got all freaked out.
I have my
Got my
allergies.
allergies.
So
No,
when
you know,
the
you
actual
have-
authority comes over, she's like, I have my allergies. She just got all freaked out. I'm allergies. She got freaked out. When you saw what this bitch was doing, it's all a game to these fucking people. These people have had it in for you and everybody that looks like you. And when I say you, I don't just mean black people, or I just mean people. There are people, like, I get accused of it a lot. I'm a misanthrope sometimes, but you know what, dude? There are people out there that have been seething with hatred for other people forever and looking for a time where it's normalized to act like this to other people. And now they're coming out of the fucking wormwood, baby. They're everywhere, dude. And they look the same. That hate twists their face. Yeah. Dude, oh my God. It should be legal to punch somebody in the face. They walk up and cough on you.
Go look at how happy she is to be doing it. Go back to the beginning and see.
Oh, yeah, she loves it.
Look at the joy in her eyes as she does her little fake cough. Go before that.
Excuse me. I'm coming through.
I'm allergies. Excuse me.
You're so cute.
What a fucking baby.
She's coughing at me. She's coughing
Crazy.
at me.
No,
Yeah.
look at you guys. You're so
So how happy she was.
Yeah.
She's like, this bitch is an IRL troll that's like coughing on people to fucking, I don't know, make some kind of fucking half-baked retarded point.
Yeah,
I have no
because
fucking clue.
you're sheep. You're sheep. Okay.
You guys ready for
Karen.
Karen
Some bitch,
number 2?
This pisses me off so much.
So let's not even spoil it. Let's just hear what's going on here.
Yep.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
I have to unmute
You
the
can
tab.
suss it together.
I have to unmute
sorry.
the tab so you can, if you had something you wanted to say about it, go ahead.
Well, all you need to know is church leader follows teen girl in a bathroom, tells her she's too fat for shorts, basically.
She's a chubby girl. She's got a dress on that's appropriate. It comes down to about top of her knees.
Here, let me boost the audio on this a little bit so we can
Comes
hear Karen.
down to about the top of her knees. Okay. So.
Oh, why is it muted now?
Down to about top of her knees.
So you're sitting here calling me fat?
Oh, you don't think you are?
No, because I fucking love who I am. I'm sorry. No.
You
Get
can
the
love
fuck
you.
out of my face!
I don't have to. And don't swear at me like that.
I don't give
again.
a shit!
I do. That's your problem.
I hate the fucking fake assumed authority of this woman to just go and tell people how to dress and shit.
And not mention she's a fat fuck.
I know, and she's a fat fucking bitch
thing,
herself.
Yeah, I mean, one thing if she was like in perfect shape and was all like, "You're too fat," and I mean, it'd still be an asshole thing to do, but at least would make sense.
Too fat to wear shorts. You don't dare wear shorts. That other fat girl, she wears a dress.
You know what this is? It's because this other girl's fat, but she doesn't give a shit, and she's like, I'll wear the shorts, I don't care. And she's a fat, frumpy fucking bitch that's bitter at life, and is all like, no, you need to be like me and cover your fat and shame. It's like, I don't give a fuck. No, you do. Don't you sweat
an insecure, emotional fucking wreck the way I am.
Yeah, that's basically what this is.
Don't come back on that stage with those shorts. I'm warning you.
Who are you?
What are you gonna do?
Who are you?
Read my name.
I see that, but who are you to tell me what I'm supposed to do? No, get the fuck out of my face!
Quit swearing at me.
Get out! I am 19 years old and I can do whatever I want.
19?
Yes.
Try it.
Okay. Bye. 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 Bye, 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 because guess what? I've been recording this entire thing, and I will show my parents that I will never come back to this church because of how much you are disrespectful. You are so disrespectful.
Look at the look on her face.
Karen
Look at the look
doesn't
on
know
her
about
fucking
cell
face.
phones.
Oh shit, she's so dumb. She didn't know she was getting fucking recorded. What a fucking moron.
Karen thought she was gonna get away with this shit. Oh,
you know
poor
what?
Karen.
I didn't say it. Oh, I didn't say that to that beautiful
She didn't even know.
child.
She didn't even fucking know this girl. Okay.
Nope.
She didn't even know her. This girl doesn't even know who the fuck this is. This is some random fucking fat bitch that shows up and tells you that you're too fat to wear what the fuck you want as a 19-year-old fucking adult. Ridiculous. And guess what? No longer a leader at that church.
Good.
Her ass. They fucking saw that video and they're like, nope. You're gone.
Well, that's good. That makes sense.
Little fucking sliver of justice in a fucking unjust world.
A sliver.
This will piss you off.
All of these have so far, so let's see if this one does it too.
If I get COVID, I'm gonna bring it to my family. And I talk to my grandparents a lot. They're higher risk than me, so I don't wanna give them COVID. This time last year, my grandmother, who was a former teacher at the Rutherford County School System, died of COVID because someone wasn't wearing a mask. Did that
bitch just laugh?
Yeah, they're heckling because they're heckling his dead grandma.
Yeah, let our kids smile. They can smile underneath the mask, you fucking moron.
Nobody needs to see your kid's yuck fucking mouth anyway. Stick that stinky little mouth behind a fucking mask permanently.
Mask.
That bitch laughed. Look at these soulless lizard humans, dude.
I know, dude.
People ask me, why are you so authoritarian, Paul? Why do you advocate for rounding these fucks up and force vaxing them? That's why. This bitch is why. The previous bitch is why. And the previous bitch to the previous bitch is why.
Yeah, and we see these videos every fucking day, dude. Every fucking day you see dumb shit like this where a kid's like, who's actually going to the school is actually going to be affected. So like his voice is actually more important than Karen back there going, your grandmother dead. No, she didn't. Fucking goddamn. What is wrong with these people, man?
How do you arrive at a place in your life where your reaction to hearing that a little boy's grandma died of COVID is to giggle and mock him?
And deny
My grandmother,
and deny
who
it.
was a former teacher at the Rutherford County School System, died of COVID because someone wasn't wearing a mask. This is a very
Oh.
This is a
Yeah, shut
Somebody
your fucking
fucking
mouth.
yelled shut up, or were they yelling shut up at the other people that were laughing?
I don't know. They might be yelling shut up at the people who are interrupting, but at this point, like it's like off the rails now.
I'm just telling you, man. Like I said before, this is my shit. I genuinely believe that there were a ton of these people just waiting for some kind of societal unraveling to start happening where they could be somewhat justified in acting like this, and they're fucking coming out and showing us who they are. So here's what we do. We round them the fuck up and we vaccinate them. We don't give them a choice. Then we don't have to worry about their Let Our Kids Smile campaign. If they want their kids educated, they fucking put a fucking mask on their dumb ass face when they walk in the building. Can't do that, keep them home. But guess what? You have a duty in America to send your child to school. It's illegal to keep them out of school and not provide them any education. So you better be willing to teach them yourself or put a mask under your little yuck mouths. And that's it. That's the only thing that these people understand. You see how they kowtow as soon as anything of authority comes. Like when nobody has authority to punch them in the face or arrest them, they're like, and then the manager of the store comes and goes, oh no, I had allergies. I just had allergies and you freaked out. They just think the fucking narrative changes based on what they're trying to do and who they're trying to do it to. These people aren't reasonable. They can't be reasonable.
That's why when we were talking about that previous story, you know, where I was with the mail story, they reality is whatever they need it to be at the moment to fucking just be their fucking horrible selves, and that's all they need.
Yeah, it really is. That's all it is. A reality is just choose your own adventure. Whatever narrative needs to make it work in your psychology to keep you functioning day to day, that just becomes the truth.
Yep. Get the vaccine dart drones out.
Let's
do it.
See if there's anything at the end of the clip that let's see how this all wraps up, I guess.
Hey guys, we're here to act professional. Please, sir, go ahead.
Thank you. This is an avoidable issue, and by not wearing masks in schools, it's irresponsible. We're killing people. This is not something that we should be doing for the education of our students. Thank you.
What a shocking statement! What a shock! Oh my, how could he be allowed to spew such lies?
Did you see that bitch seethe too? Look at her face.
Look at her fucking, she's so pissed back there.
Let me see if I can catch the seethe moment.
This is not something that we should be doing.
There it is.
Right
She's
there.
just seething.
You know what? Remember that scene in Maximum Overdrive where that kid gets run over by a steamroller?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And just as the steamroller rolls over his head, it explodes. I just, that's a scene that
just a scene came to your mind.
Yeah,
huh?
I don't know. It has nothing to do with anything, but I just remember that scene.
Oh, right.
I remember that scene too.
What a beautiful scene that was. But
the scene.
Yeah,
the dynamics of it, you know.
And that's what we got. I guess that's what we got for you. I mean, what a roller coaster it's been. But there you go.
Roller coaster of hate.
Thank you for being patrons. Thank you to the new patrons and old patrons that all showed up today. It was a fun show. Hope you guys liked it. I guess we'll see you soon with more Pessimist Productions.
All right. See you next week. Bye-bye.